What's up, pack members? It's your leader, Spirit the Alpha here, and welcome to another video. I'm doing another LEGO review, and the LEGO set we have this time is actually not a LEGO Marvel set. This is the LEGO Indiana Jones Escape from the Lost Tomb, I believe that's what it's called. And pretty much this is one of the LEGO sets that released with the or near the release of the Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny movie. And I got this set for Christmas last year as a gift for my little sister on Christmas Eve, I believe. So, yeah, not much to say about it. So, let's just go ahead and see what it can do. So, starting off with minifigures, we have the new and improved, if you want to call it that, Indiana Jones figure, which, pretty cool. I mean, he still seems to have the same whip piece. Maybe it's a little bit different, but, that's still the same. His torso is relatively the same, and minus the gloves, and I think the printing on his back is a little. Oh yeah, he actually has printing on his back. I don't know if you can see that or not, but pretty cool. And then his bag, maybe it's a little bit different. Maybe I'm wrong, but the biggest change is the hairpiece. Oh, wow, he has a second face. He can either be smiling or he could be frowning. And for one thing, not only is it a new hat piece with some like line on or some extra detail on it, it also has a small piece of hair on it. That way, so Indiana Jones actually has hair on it, or hair underneath his hat, which is kind of cool, pretty cool. And I think his legs are almost the same printing as the original Indiana Jones figures. I loved Indiana Jones sets as a kid. So, yep, we're gonna put him there for now. No. Next up, we have Marion Ravenswood, and yeah, pretty neat little redo the figure. The torso is almost the same, just a little bit different, and same thing, new back printing. Well, under her hair, I guess. And, and I love her new faces. She can either be kind of casual, or she could be freaking out, which is actually fitting for one of the play features here. And yeah, still pretty nice. The hair piece is a little bit different and from the original, and then she actually has a new molded, or not new molded, new printed legs, which is kind of cool. I like how it has like her bare feet, which is fitting for the scene if y'all have seen Raiders of the Lost Ark. But then again, who hasn't seen Raiders of the Lost Ark? Anyhow, next up we have Sala, and not much to say about him. This is actually my first figure of Sala I've ever gotten. And I forget if he was in any of the other sets of the past. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't quite remember off the top of my head. But regardless, he is a very important character in the Indiana Jones movie. Definitely one of the better companions of Indy, for sure. And I forgot if he has a second face or not. No, he doesn't. So he's just always smiling, which is, fitting for him. I'm going to put him back there. And there is one more figure, but we'll get to that one when I get to the play feature. But whatever case, this is the model right here, and has a lot of good detail on it. If I actually hold it up a little bit, oh, well, that kind of spoils the play feature, but it's fine. So yeah, I'll tilt it down a little bit. So we have the different details. It's actually kind of hard to see, I'm sure, but still kind of cool. And you see we have the Ark of the Covenant back here. Actually, I could probably take that off, actually, to show y'all. And I actually gotta get something else and I think about it. There we go. And let's see if I can remove the Ark. Oh yeah, it can be removed. Cool. So this is the Ark of the Covenant. This is the new design for it. And say what you want, but I think I like the original design of the Ark of the Covenant a little better. It had more detail and looked closer to the one in the movie. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm gonna put that back, and I need to check something else about the set. In the original set, they actually had little like Star Wars hieroglyphics. It showed like C3PO and R2D2. I don't think this set actually has those hieroglyphics. No, it doesn't seem to be. Maybe there is a few little Star Wars legend here because I think I see like a stormtrooper helmet or something on this wall right here behind the Anubis statue. But this one, this Anubis statue, not the other one. But yep, There's just a lot of details in the set that I really cannot show all that well, but regardless, it's a pretty cool, detailed set. Probably not as detailed as the original, but still kind of cool. Anyhow, moving on to play features, there's 3 play features that you can do. Oh, I'm getting a little bit off camera, aren't I? On this side, I'm actually gonna move this Anubis statue a little bit, or if I can. Yeah, let's take that one off for now so I can show it. These do spin, by the way, if it wasn't obvious. Move this forward, and I'm gonna see if I can actually show this. On the side, there is a little lever here, and when you tilt that, well, I don't know, it kind of fell off screen, but it drops a little snake into the tomb, which is, kind of basic. It's kind of a cool, reference to the movie since, snakes are coming out of the eyes of the hieroglyphics, and then there's also a similar feature in the original model. By the way, I did have the original model of this very set, but it's probably destroyed by now. It's so old that I don't know what happened to it. But still kind of cool. Oh, of course, that one had much more snakes to tip into the tomb, but it is what it is. Anyhow, moving on. The only other feature that's on this side is actually another reference to the movie, because this Anubis statue here, this one right here, just spins and it stays where it is. But this one, however, has a little lever right here, and well, it does that. But just like the movie, if we can actually take Indiana Jones here and put him on the statue like that, and just like the movie, you can get him pretend like he's rocking the statue and then falls over and it knocks down the wall so they can get through. So, yep, we're going to put that up now. And on this side, if we do it right here, I'm going to actually grab Marion here. And so let's say she's right here, just like the movie. Or I need to zoom back a little bit. And she falls over. There's no way to connect these figures to a set. But, you can see Marion's just like the movie, she's wandering around after going through the wall. And then as she's searching, there's a little lever or a little knob right here, pull here, and boom, a mummy drops down, just like in the movie. That was a scary scene in the movie. It didn't bother me, but that was a scary scene in the movie, looking back. And this is the mummy figure, pretty cool looking mummy figure, if I do say so myself. Well, has that undead look to him, and this is a lot more tame than the mummies in the movie looked. But then again, and most of the Indiana Jones movies had visuals that probably were not the best to show to kids, but still kind of cool. And this figure just kind of sits here. So yeah, not much to say about that. So overall, that there was Escape from the Lost Tomb from from Indiana Jones, Lego Indiana Jones, and as I mentioned, there is another little bit of detail right here. You see, there's eyes in the darkness or whatever. This little tiny area is just kind of supposed to represent the, little scene from the movie, where Marion's on her own, she's freaking out as she's surrounded by mummies. But, not much else to say about it. Overall, well, I do think it's a pretty cool set. I mean, if you're an Indiana Jones fan and you're nostalgic about Raiders of the Lost Ark, then this might be a cool set to have. Although, I do feel like it's more of a collector's item than it is a playset. I mean, yes, you have 3 features. You have the tipping snake, the falling statue that knocks down the wall, and then the little mummy trap behind it. But overall, I think it's a pretty cool set. So, if you're a fan of Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark, then this might be a cool set for you. If not, then oh well. But whatever case, that there was this review. I at least wanted to do some kind of Lego review for y'all. I should be getting more Legos for my birthday this Saturday, but whatever happens will happen. So, until next time, this is Spirit the Alpha, signing out. I'll see you guys back in the pack.